Ano nga ba itong tinatawag natin na higher order derivatives? So, when we say higher order derivatives, okay? So, for example, for functions, sa mga different function in which dun sa function we have the derivative of y with respect to x or simply the y prime is at first derivative. So, 'di ba? So, alam natin na yung y prime, ito, or this is also equal to dy over dx. So, since naka-raise yan sa 1, yung exponent natin is raised sa 1, ito is also raised sa 1. So, tinatawag natin siya as the first derivative. Okay? So, since naka-raise siya sa 1, tinatawag natin siya as the first derivative. So, ito kasing first derivative, pwede pa rin natin itong i-derive. For example, find the derivative with respect to x of y prime. Okay? So, kukunin natin ang derivative nung dinerive natin kanina. So, pangalawa na siyang derivation. So, second derivation, pangalawa na siyang derivation, kukunin na natin yung derivative nung dinerive natin. So, therefore, ang mangyayari, or yung y prime, di ba, that is equal to the derivative with respect to x of dy over dx. Okay? So, kung papansinin nyo, ang mangyayari, magiging d squared y over dx squared, or tinatawag natin ito as the second derivative. Or sa madaling sabi, pangalawang derivative na siya nung dinerive natin na function. Okay? So, yun yung second derivative natin na tinatawag or yung pangalawang derivative. Now, when it comes to higher order derivatives, pwede natin siyang isulat as pag first order or first derivative, syempre y prime kasi naka-raise sa 1 yung first order derivative natin. Pag ginawa nating second order, y double prime. Y double prime. So, ito na yung ating second derivative. Indication na itong double prime dito is the second derivative. So, ito is the first derivative. Yan. And then, and so on and so forth. Halimbawa, y triple prime, tinatawag natin siya as the third derivative. Or simply, pagdating sa third derivative, ito na yung derivative with respect to x ng second derivative. Okay? So, kukunin natin yung pangalawang derivative and then i-derive natin siya ulit. So, yun yung third derivative natin. Okay? So, let's try applying these concepts pagdating sa ating mga formulas or pagdating sa mga sample problems. Example. Example. Find the second derivative of y is equals to x raised to 4 plus x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1. So, di ba, ang ginagawa natin, para makuha natin yung second derivative, kailangan kunin muna natin yung first derivative, di ba? So, kailangan kunin muna natin yung first derivative. Para makuha natin itong second derivative na to. So, para makuha natin, simply kunin muna natin yung first derivative. Step 1, find the first derivative. Okay? So, yan yung step 1 natin. So, find the derivative with respect to x of y, which is the first derivative of x raised to 4 plus x raised to 3 plus 2x squared plus 1. Okay? So, di ba? alam natin na ang first derivative ng y with respect to x is y prime or the first derivative. Okay? Pagdating dito, ang gagawin natin is isa-isahin natin. Unahin natin itong x raised to 4. So, di ba ang mangyayari is itong 4, bababa siya dito, magiging 4x, tama? Tapos yung 4, maminusan natin ang 1 kasi galing siya sa derivative ng u raised to n which is yung n ibinaba natin, tapos yung u raised to n kaso maminusan natin ng 1 times du. So, ito yung ating chain rule na tinatawag. So, 4, itong 4 ibababa natin kaya nandito na yung 4. Okay? Tapos, yung x raised to n, which is 4, babawasan lang natin ng 1. Okay? So, maminusan natin ng 1, kaya ito na siya, times the derivative ng x with respect to x, which is equal sa 1. Okay? Plus, ito naman, itong 3 is ibababa natin, iwahiwalayin natin, ito na yung ating i-derive. Yung 3 ibababa natin, magiging 3, and then, x raised to 2 minus 1 times, ano derivative ng x? 1. Tandaan natin yan, the derivative ng x is 1. Plus, may 2 dito, ito na tayo sa part na to. Yung 2, bababa mo to, times 2. Kumbaga, itong 2, ito yan. Kasi itong 2 na ito, yun yung binaba mo dito. 'Di ba? Kaya dalawang 2 na siya. Dalawang 2 na yung naandyan natin. Times x raised to, naka-raise yan sa 2, bawasan muna natin ng 1. Okay? Plus, yung derivative nito na equal sa 0. Okay? The derivative of this function na equal sa 0. Okay? So, kasi 'di ba ang derivative ng constant, derivative of a constant is equal to 0. Since 1 is a constant, pag dinerive natin siya, that is equal to 0. Okay? So, simplify natin. So, y prime is now equal to 4x. 4 minus 1 is 3. Tapos, pag minultiply natin ng 1, 4x cubed pa rin. Plus 3x, 2 minus 1 is naka-raise na lang sa 1. Wait. Ito pala yan. Naka-raise pala to sa 3, hindi to 2. Naka-raise yan sa 3. Kaya, ito ang mangyayari is 3 minus 1, which is 2. Plus, 2 times 2, multiply natin ito. 2 times 2 is 4. X, 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay? Plus 0, isi-0 na natin yan. So, ito na yung ating first derivative. Pero hindi pa to ang final answer natin. So, sa step 2, find the second derivative by deriving the first derivative. Yan. Hahanapin natin yung second derivative by means sa pag-derive natin ng first derivative. So, 'di ba? Para makuha natin, ang gagamitin na natin ngayon is itong first derivative. So, i-derive natin siya for the derivative of x, the derivative of y prime with respect to x is now equal to the derivative. Ang gagamitin na natin ngayon is yung na-derive natin kanina na 4x cubed plus 3x squared plus 4x. Diba ito na yung na-derive natin kanina na function. So, yan yung function natin kanina. Siya na yung gagamitin natin para mag-derive tayo ng, para ma-arrive tayo sa second derivative. Okay? So, what will happen now is itong derivative ng first derivative, wait lang. That the derivative, okay? So, ang gagawin na natin is the derivative ng y prime Okay? The derivative of this y prime, which is the equal now to the second derivative. Okay, ito na yung hinahanap natin, the second derivative. Kung ano na yung derivative ng first derivative natin, kumbaga dalawang beses natin i-derive yung function. Kaya siya naging second derivative. Kaya siya tinawag na second derivative kasi yung function, dalawang beses mo na siya dinerive. Okay? So, that is now equal to 4. Kopyahin natin yung 4 times itong 3, di ba, bababa. Yan. So, bababa yung 3 times yung x cube. Ito. Kaso, babawasan natin ng 1. Di ba, power formula lang yan. Power formula na diniscuss na natin last meeting. So, plus 3. Anong gagawin natin? Itong 2, ibababa natin dito. So, kaya magmumultiply siya ng 2 times x squared minus 1. Okay? So, x squared minus 1 plus 4. Anong derivative ng x? Diba? The derivative ng x is equals to, with respect to x, dx over dx is equal to 1. So, therefore, ang derivative ng x with respect to x, ayan, palagi naka with respect to x tayo. The derivative of x with respect to x is equal to 1. So, therefore, this is, multiply lang natin ng 1. Okay, so simplify. Magiging y double prime is equals to 4 times 3 is 12. X, 3 raised to 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2 plus 3 times 2 is 6. X kasi x raised to 2 minus 1, ito is equal to 1 na lang. Kaya kahit hindi na natin siya lagyan ng 1 dyan, okay na yan. So, equal na yan sa 1. Okay? Plus 4 times 1 which is equal to 4. Okay? So, bale, ito na yung ating magiging final answer to this problem. Okay? So, this will now become our final answer. Ayan. Okay, so yan na yung ating final answer. Dire na-erase. Okay? So yan yung ating first sample problem. Madali lang naman ang higher order derivatives basta naintindihan natin yung mga dati natin na yung mga dating ginamit natin na function in deriving sa pagde-derive para madali sa atin yung higher order derivatives. Okay? So another example. Example number 2. Find the third derivative. Third derivative na to. Find the third derivative. Meaning, since third derivative, tatlong beses na tayo magde-derive. Okay? Nung function. Third derivative of y is equals to 4 equals 4 x cubed plus 6 x squared plus x minus 2. Okay? So, find the third derivative of y is equals to 4x cubed plus 6x squared plus x minus 2. So, anong gagawin natin? Siyempre, step 1, find the first derivative. Okay? So, kukunin natin yung, kung ang function natin is y is equals to 4x cubed plus 6x squared plus x minus 2. So, kunin natin ang first derivative ng y. What is the first derivative of y? Y prime or dy over dx. Pwede rin natin gamitin yung dy over dx is equals to Anong first derivative nito? 'Di ba may function, may constant tayo diyan? Kopyahin yung constant, yung 3 is ibababa, times 3 times x cube. Yung 3 na naka-raise diyan, babawasan natin ng isa. Okay? So, bawasan natin ng isa, plus may constant tayo dito na 6 times yung x squared, since ibababa natin 'to, multiply muna natin 'to ng 2, ta's saka natin imo-multiply ng x squared, kaso babawasan muna natin ng isa sa taas. Okay? Times plus derivative ng x, sabi natin kanina, kapag ka x na lang 'yan, ang derivative na niya is 1. Minus ang derivative ng constant, this is a constant, itong 2 na 'to is a constant. 'Pag dinerive baga natin ang constant, that is equal to, 2, hindi, that is equal to 0. Since ang derivative ng constant is equal to 0. Okay? So, ang mangyayari, let's now simplify this function. Okay? So, simplify na natin yung function. Magiging dy over dx is now equal to 4 times 3 is 12. Diba? Multiply natin, that is 12. X, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay? X squared. Plus, 6 times 2 is 12 times x raised to 2 minus 1. X na lang. Since 2 minus 1 is 1, naka-raise yan sa 1, kaso invisible naman, kaya kahit alisin na natin. Okay? So, 12x plus 1, ayan yung 1, minus 0, since minus 0 na siya, alisin na natin. So, wag na natin ilagay yung minus 0 dito para makabawas-bawas dun sa function natin. Okay? So, ito na yung ating first derivative. Okay, yan na yung ating first derivative. Ang pinapahanap sa atin is the third derivative. So, paano natin hahanapin yung third derivative? Sa second step, kailangan hanapin muna natin yung find the second derivative. Kailangan hanapin muna natin yung pangalawa nating derivative by using the first derivative. Okay? Yung first derivative natin na dy over dx is equals to 12x squared plus 12x plus 1. So, ito na yun, di ba? 12x squared, ito na. 12 times x is 12x. Parehas lang naman yan. Drain up ko lang yung parentheses. Plus 1. Ito yung first derivative natin. So, kukunin natin yung second derivative. Pag dinerive natin ang derivative is d squared y over d x squared, or the second derivative. Ito na yung symbol natin for second derivative, indicating na this is higher order derivative. Is equal to 12. Kopyahin yung 12 since constant. Times yung 2 ibaba natin. 2 times x raised to 2 minus 1. Okay? Plus 12 times derivative ng x, which is 1, plus derivative ng constant na 1, which is 0. Okay? So, yan yung ating function. So, derivative ng 1, which is 0. So, magzi-0 yung derivative natin dyan. Okay, so next. So, ang sunod na gagawin natin is this function, simplify natin. So, ang mangyayari, magiging d squared y with respect to x, or the second derivative of y with respect to x will now become 12 times 2. Okay? 12 times 2 is what? 24. Diba? 24 x raised to 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 na lang. So, therefore, naka-raise na lang yan sa 1. Plus, 12 times 1 is 12. Diba? 12 na lang to. So, 12 times 1 is 12, kaya 12 na lang yan. Plus 0. So, plus 0 na yan, alisin na natin. So, di na natin kailangan yung plus 0, alisin na natin siya doon sa ating function. Okay. So next, ano pa lang nahahanap natin? Ang nahahanap pa lang natin is the second derivative. Second derivative pa lang 'to, 'di ba? 'Yan pa lang yung second derivative, kaya nga naka-raise pa lang 'to sa 2. Eh, ang pinapahanap sa atin sa problem is the third derivative. So, ang gagawin natin for step 3, derive the second derivative para makuha natin yung third derivative. So, derive the second derivative para makuha natin yung third derivative. Okay, so kunin natin yung second derivative natin na d squared y over d x squared is equals to 24x plus 12. Yan, 24x plus 12. So, i-derive natin to. Anong derivative ng d squared? Magiging d cube. Kumbaga, pataas lang ng pataas yung ating exponent ng derivative. Yan, pataas lang yan ng pataas. Is equals to, okay, copy the constant 24 times, anong derivative ng x? The derivative ng x is 1 plus, anong derivative ng 12? 12 is a constant, so therefore, ang derivative ng constant is 0. Okay? So, 0 na siya. So, therefore, ang third derivative pala natin with respect to x cube will now become 24 times 1 is 24 plus 0. So, alisin na natin yung plus 0 na yan. Ayan. So, the third derivative pala is just simply equal to 24. So, ito na yung ating third derivative. Okay? So, ito pwede nating i-box. Makukuha na natin yung ating final answer. Okay? So, yan yung ating third derivative. Any questions so far? Naiintindihan? Okay. So, that's how we solve for higher order derivatives. Okay, another example para mas lalo nating maintindihan. Kuha tayo ng example na merong fraction. Okay? For example, 3, find the second derivative of y is equals to x plus 1 over x squared. Okay? So, second derivative ang hinahanap. Meaning, ilang beses tayo magde-derive? So, meaning, dalawang beses tayo magde-derive since second derivative ang hinahanap sa atin. So, what we're gonna do, ang gagawin natin is yung second derivative, okay? Step 1, derive the function or hanapin natin yung first derivative. So, ang mangyayari magiging yung function natin na y is equals to x plus 1 over x squared, di ba? Fraction yan. So, fraction yan. And alam natin na yung derivative ng u over v with respect to x is equals to, paano nga yun? U dv over dx minus, baliktad. Sorry guys. Yung v muna, or yung denominator, times du over dx minus u dv over dx all over v squared. So, di ba yan yung formula natin for derivative of of a fraction. So, sa pinakaunang topic natin to diniscuss, derivative of a fraction. So, yan yung formula natin for derivative of a fraction. So, therefore, kailangan pala natin kunin yung u, ito yung u, at saka ito yung sa denominator yung ating v. Okay? Mahahalataan nyo naman yung pagkakaiba ng sulat ko dyan. Yan yung v. Kukunin natin sila. So, yung u natin is equals to x plus 1. So, pag dinerive natin yung u with respect to x, anong derivative ng x? 1. Ang derivative ng 1 is 0 since constant yan, di ba? So, constant, so 0. So, yung v naman, v is equals to x squared. Ang derivative naman ng v with respect to x is equals to yung 2 bababa, di ba? Power formula, magiging 2 x raised to what? Raised to yung 2 dito na naka-raise, babawasan natin ng 1. Or simply, 2 minus 1 is equal to what? 1 na lang siya. O, since 1 na lang siya, kahit hindi na natin siya ilagay. So, meron na tayong u, meron na rin tayong v, meron na rin tayong du, and meron na rin tayong dv. So, gamitin natin ang apat na to, isalpak natin dito sa formula natin. So, therefore, ang mangyayari, ang derivative nitong y will now become y prime is equals to mahabang fraction bar, i-straight naman natin. Yan. So, 'di ba? Yung v muna raw, yung v, i-multiply natin sa du over dx. Okay? So, yung v, which is x squared, i-multiply natin sa du over dx. Alin yung du over dx? Ito, which is equal to 1. Okay? Minus, ano na ulit? Yung u. Nasaan yung u? X plus 1. Okay? So, ipasok natin sa parenthesis para di tayo malito. Yung x plus 1, i-multiply natin sa dv over dx dito. Multiply natin dyan. So, yung dv over dx natin is this one, which is 2x. So, times 2x. All over yung v, which is ito, kikita, yan yung v natin, i-square natin. So, yung x squared, which is equal to v, i-square pa natin. Okay? So, simplify natin siya. So, y prime will now become x squared times 1 is x squared, di ba? X squared minus, so distribute, x times 2x is equals to 2x squared. Okay? So, negative 2x squared. So, close natin sa parenthesis para di tayo malito. Times, ito naman ang i-distribute natin. 1 times 2x is plus 2x na lang. Plus 2x. Okay? So, all over x squared raised to 2, x to the 4th. Okay? So, distribute natin itong negative dito at saka yung negative dito sa kabila para maalis natin yung parentheses. So, y prime will now become x squared minus 2x squared minus 2x. Kasi yung minus, pag binilagyan nyo to ng minus itong 2x squared, magiging minus 2x squared. Tapos, pag ito naman na, minus na to, nilagay mo sa minus 2x, magiging minus 2x. So, what will happen now? All over x to the 4th. Okay? So, that x to the 4th, okay? So, yung x to the 4th na yan, bawasan natin. So, di ba negative 1 minus 2, kasi itong dalawang to are like terms. So, they are like terms. So, we can combine them. So, yung constant dito na 1, coefficient na 1 minus yung coefficient dito na 2, So, subtract natin, that is equal to negative 1. Okay? So, therefore, ang mangyayari is y prime is equals to 1 minus 2 is negative 1 x squared. Di ko na nilagay yung 1 since invisible na yan. Minus 2x all over x to the fourth. Okay? So, ang gagawin ko na ngayon is I will factor out yung negative para mas madali sa akin. So, mangyayari is magiging y prime is equals to negative x squared minus 2x, or magiging plus na siya, all over x to the fourth. Okay? So, oh, wait lang. Pwede pa pala natin i-factor out dito yung isang x. Okay. So, para mas madali, isama na natin na i-factor out yung x. Okay? So, magiging factor out ko yung x times x na lang minus or x plus 2. Okay, di ba? Kasi pag dinistribute to, x squared, pag dinistribute to, 2x. Ayan, nandyan na siya. So, finactor out ko yung negative at saka yung x. Kaya, naalis yung lahat ng negative, naging plus lahat, nandito na. Kaya, and then, itong x squared, bawasan natin ng isang x na lang. Ayan. And itong 2x na to, bawasan natin ng isang x, may iwan na lang is 2 kasi nilabas na natin. All over x to the fourth. Okay? So, magka-cancel out kasi to. Pwedeng ma-cancel out. May iwan na lang is 3. Tatlo na lang. So, what will happen is y prime is equals to negative x plus 2 all over x cube. Okay? So, negative x plus 2 all over x cube. Okay? So, next. So, eto na yung ating first derivative. So, tandaan natin na sa pagkahaba-haba man nun, ang nakukuha pa lang natin is the first derivative. Eh, yung hinahanap sa problem, if babalikan natin yung problem, second derivative, di ba? Second derivative ang hinahanap sa problem na to. So, therefore, for step 2, ang gagawin natin is hanapin natin yung second derivative by means of deriving the first derivative. So, step 2, derive the first derivative. Okay? So, yung first derivative natin na y prime is equals to negative x plus 2 all over x cube. This is cube. Yan. So, parehas. Ito yung ating kukunin na u. Ito ulit yung ating v. Okay? So, if our u is equals to x plus 2, ang du is equals to 1, di ba? Derivative ng x is 1, derivative ng 2 is 0. Okay? So, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay? So, yan. Ulit-ulit tayo. Yan. And then, yung v natin ngayon is now equal to x cubed. So, therefore, pag dinerive natin itong v, ito bababa, magiging 3x 3x raised to 3 minus 1. So, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So, idirekta na natin, magiging 3x squared. Okay? So, ito with respect to x. This is also with respect to x. Okay? So, du is equal, o du over dx is equals to 1. And yung dv over dx natin is equals to 3x squared. So, gagamitin natin siya ulit para makuha natin yung derivative ng u over v, which is v du minus u dv all over v squared. Okay? So, yan. Okay? So, what will now happen is, kunin natin yung second derivative nito. Anong second derivative? Or the derivative ng y prime, the second derivative. is equals to negative times i-multiply natin. So, wag natin kakalimutan yung negative dito kasi importante itong negative dito. So, magiging V, ano yung V? Ito, x cube. So, x cube times du. Yung du natin is equal to 1, kaya times 1, minus u. Ano yung u? X plus 2 times dv. Yung dv natin is ito, 3x squared. All over v square. Yung v is ito, x cube. Ayan o, ito yung v, which is x cube. So, yung x cube, ay mali. So, yung x cube, i-raise natin siya sa 2. And then, close bracket. So, y double prime is now equal to negative, open bracket, x cube times 1 is still x cube minus, parenthesis, distribute yung x dito, magiging 3x cube. Tama, di ba? Kasi 3x squared times x is 3x cube plus 2 times 3x squared, magiging 3 times 2 is 6x squared. Okay? So, tama. Magiging 6x squared all over x cube raised to 2. So, 3 times 2, mo-multiply ba yan? Para makuha natin, magiging x raised to 6. Okay? So, yung negative dito, i-distribute natin dito at saka dito. Parehas nung kanina. So, ang mangyayari, magiging y double prime negative. Huwag kalimutan. So, x cube minus, to negative, pag dinistribute yan, magiging minus 3x cube. O, ito negative, distribute natin dyan, magiging minus 6x squared. All over x raised to 6. Tama. Yan, all over x raised to 6. So, next. So, next is we will now combine like terms kasi magkaparehas to, di ba? Parehas sila x cube. So, therefore, pwede nating i-minus yung mga coefficients nila. And 1 minus 3 is equals to negative 2. Okay? So, equals to negative 2. So, therefore, yung y double prime natin is equals to negative. 1 minus 3 is negative 2 x cube minus 6x squared. Tama. All over x raised to 6. Ayan. All over x raised to 6. Okay? So, gaya nung kanina, itong negative 2x squared, ito, pwede rin nating i-factor out ng negative 2x squared, di ba? So, pwede nating i-factor out y double prime is equal to negative. Factor out natin yung negative 2x squared. Okay? So, pag ito, inalisan natin ng negative 2x squared, ang may iwan na lang sa kanya is x. Tama? May iwan na lang is x. Ito magiging ng plus. Since inalis na natin yung negative, ito na yung negative. Okay? And then yung 2 or yung 6, i-divide natin to by 2, may iwan is 3. 3 na lang. Di ba? 3 na lang yan. And then, yung x squared, wala na kasi itong x squared na to, nandito na siya. Pinactor out na natin. Okay? So, close parenthesis na. All over x raised to 6, close bracket. So, kung napapansin nyo, itong x squared at ito, pwede nating i-cancel out. Ito, mababawasan ng 4. Okay, mababawasan ng dalawa kasi ito, i-cancel out na natin. May iwan na lang is 4. Okay? So, y double prime is now equal to, itong negative times negative, i-cancel out na rin natin since magiging positive na sila, di ba? Negative times negative is plus. May iwan na lang is 2 times x plus 3 all over x raised to 4. So, bale, ito na yung ating second derivative. So, ito na yung ating final answer or the second derivative. Medyo mahaba lang pero madali lang naman intindihin itong ating problem about higher order derivatives. Okay? Okay. So, last example. Example number ano na to? Example 3. Okay, last example. Example 4. Find the first four derivative of the function y is equals to x raised to 6 plus 3x raised to 5 minus 2x squared plus 9x minus 10. Ayan. So, find the first four derivative of this function, which is y is equals to x raised to x plus 3, x raised to 5 minus 2x squared plus 9x minus 10. Okay? So, first four derivative, meaning kailangan nating hanapin yung first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, and the fourth derivative, or y raised to 4 prime. Okay? Y raised to 4 prime. So, start tayo sa first derivative. So, find the derivative of y is equals to x raised to 6 plus 3x raised to 5 minus 2x squared plus 9x minus 10. So, ang first derivative ng y is what? Y prime is equals to. Paano natin i-derive itong x raised to 6? So, i-derive natin ito magkakahiwalay. Magkakahiwalay, ihiwalay natin to, ihiwalay natin to, ihiwalay ito, and ihiwalay itong negative 10. Okay, anong derivative ng x raised to 6? Okay, ang derivative ba ganyan is itong 6. Ibababa natin, kasi power formula, ibababa natin dito, magiging 6 x raised to 6 minus 1. Okay, so plus. Kopyahin natin yung 3 since may constant na 3. Okay, so 3. Then itong 5, ibababa natin. Multiply natin dun sa 3. Okay, raised to x raised to 5 minus 1. Okay, minus. Kopyahin natin yung 2. Times yung 2, ibababa natin dito. Times x raised to 2 minus 1. Plus 9 times x. Anong derivative ng x? 1 na lang siya, di ba? 1 minus 0. Since ito, ang derivative ng constant is 0. Okay? So, the derivative baga of that constant is equal to 0. So, 0 na siya. So, simplify. Y prime is equals to 6 raised to x raised to 5 plus 3 times 5. That is 15. So, 15 x 5 minus 1 is 4 minus 2 times 2 is 4 times x raised to 2 minus 1 is naka-raise na lang yan sa 1. Alisin na natin yung 1. Plus 9 times 1 is 9. So, itong 0, wag nyo nang isulat since 0 naman yan. So, simplify. Itong 4 times x, gawin na lang natin na 4x. So, therefore, ito yung ating first derivative. Ilapit natin yung plus 9 kasi ang layo. Plus 9. So, ito yung ating first derivative. Okay, dun tayo sa second derivative. For second derivative. So, y double prime will now become 6. Oh, kopyahin muna natin yung y prime para hindi nakakalito. So, y prime is equals to 6 x raised to 5 plus 15x raised to 4 minus 4x plus 9. Okay? So, 6x raised to 5, y prime is now equal to, yung 5 ibaba, magiging 6 times 5 times x raised to 5 minus 1. Masusundan nyo na ba? Plus 15. O, ano yung multiply natin sa 15? Ito yan, di ba? Yan, correct. 4 kasi ibababa natin yung 4. I-multiply natin to by 4 times x raised to 4 minus 1. Okay? Minus 4 times, ano derivative ng x? 1. Diba? Oh, wait lang. Baka may namamali tayo. O, sige, tama. 6, 5, 2, 1. Yan. Okay? So, yan. 4 times derivative ng x is 1 plus, ano derivative nito? Constant yan, di ba? So, the derivative of this function is, ayan. So, magiging 0 na yan. So, plus 0 na lang tayo. So, y prime is equal to 6 times 5. That is 30. 30. X raised to 5 minus 1 is 4. Plus 15 times 4 is, that is equal to 60. Ayan, that is equal to 60. X raised to 4 minus 1 na 3 minus 4 times 1 is 4. So, wag na nating isulat yung 0 na yan since 0 naman. So, ito na yung ating y double prime. So, y double prime na yan since ito na yung ating second derivative. Okay? So, next. Pinapahanap na sa atin is the third derivative. Hanapin na natin yung third derivative by using yung second derivative natin na y double prime is equals to 30 x raised to 4 plus 60 x raised to 3 minus 4. Okay? So, hanapin natin yung third derivative by using this function. Ang mangyayari, magiging na tong y, 1, 2, 3, third derivative is equals to 30. Imo-multiply natin yung 4, since bababa siya, times x raised to 4 minus 1, plus 60 times 3, ito yung 3, bababa natin, times x raised to 3 minus 1, minus, ang derivative ng constant na to is 0. Okay? So, minus 0. Okay? So, ang mangyayari is y triple prime is equals to 30 times 4 is 120. So, 120 x raised to 3 plus 60 times 3 is 180 x squared. So, minus 0, wag na nating ilagay, minus 0 na lang siya. Alin na to? This is now our third derivative. Okay? So, last. Kasi first four derivatives lang naman, di ba? So, hanapin natin yung ating fourth derivative. Fourth derivative. So, gamitin natin ulit, alin? Yung ating third derivative, y triple prime is equals to 120 x cubed plus 180 x squared. Okay? So, what will happen now is equal to y 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth prime is equals to 120 times, ano mo multiply? 3 x raised to 3 minus 1 plus 180 times 2 times x raised to 2 minus 1. So, yan na lang na dalawa. What will happen now is yung y, 1, 2, 3, 4 prime natin will now equal to 120 times 3, that is 360. X, 3 minus 1 is 2, plus 180 times 2, 180 times 2, 360 rin. Ayan, 360x. Okay? Yan, 360x. So, pwede nating i-factor out yung 360x. So, y, 1, 2, 3, 4 is now equal to 360x times x plus 1. Okay? So, bale, ito na yung ating y to the fourth prime, or yung ating y to the fourth derivative. Okay? Any questions so far? Yan, I'll send the PDF of this recorded lecture. So I request everyone to open your cameras. And the generated attendance sheet for today's meeting, sisend ko yung mga copies nun. And di na muna ako magbibigay ng assignment since marami na rin naman tayong assignment na binigay, di ba? So, 3 na ata yung assignment na binigay natin. So, okay na muna yon. Wala na muna tayong assignment for today's meeting. Okay? Request everyone to open your cameras. So, let me take a screenshot. In the count of 3, paki-open ang cameras nyo, guys. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. Ayan. So, na-track na yung attendance. 1A. And we have 53 total participants dito sa ating meeting. Ay, send ko yung pictures sa GC natin. Saglit lang. Hanapin ko. Ayan. So, any questions?